I've got a very special guest. This guy makes some really great products that we use all the time. It is the centerpiece of our control room back at home at the ranch, you know, the studio in Secaucus, New Jersey. And we use them on set to hold my laptop and all sorts of other stuff as well. Really great products. He's got a new line of stuff called DigiSystems. Unbelievable. His name is Patrick, and he is from Inovativ Carts. He's the founder and I believe the CEO. Patrick, you've become a good friend over the years.
Yeah,
usually
of course.
I see you at CES, at NAB, at Cinegear, and at IBC, and it's a special treat to see you the last 2 days because we've gotten a little bit of a chance to hang out, and you haven't been running around so much, so you've gotten a chance to see me work and the BeTerrific setup.
Absolutely. It's very exciting.
Yeah. Family's good?
Family's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful family, a wonderful wife, and you guys work really hard. You got a great team at Inovativ, and you really make great products. Every movie set I'm ever on, I see your products. I was just on a movie set. I almost dropped the name, and I've signed an NDA not to, but I will tell you that, yeah, I mean, it's like
close.
that. Yeah, almost. But my buddy Nils works on sets, and I was on that set for this movie. It'll be out in about another year, and it was unbelievable. The DIT had one. The sound guy had one, and it's amazing. And then now you come here, and one of our guys who also works on Orange is the New Black wants one for his his DJI setup at Orange is the New Black.
That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, we love the Inovativ cards.
Yeah, thanks.
And so this is the new lineup. This is the DigiSystem, and I'm really impressed with this.
Well, the idea is to concentrate things, to condense them down, right? So not everybody's using carts. Carts are quite large for, I would say, 80% of the entertainment business. So the idea is to condense it into, you know, somewhat of a smaller configuration that is easier to transport and be portable and efficient.
So this is called the DigiSystems case, right?
This is the DigiCase Pro.
DigiCase Pro, and you've got a bunch of different DigiSystems products.
Yeah.
So what is this exactly?
Well, so this is actually just an SKB case.
Yeah.
But
are you supposed to tell us that?
Well, I think it's important for people to know that it's not something that we created a case. We're using something that's been proven, right?
Plus, I mean, that's proven. I think that's key. Right.
It has credibility,
right.
You know? So I don't want to recreate something that works
Is it hard to
great.
go to SKB and say, hey, I want to make a case that's specific for us? I mean, this is somewhat of a case that they make going in.
It is something that they make. It's right off the shelf, but we put our stuff into it. So I think anytime you're partnering up with a company, of course you have to take the time to work with them and to become, create their relationship before you actually do things like this, right? You gotta find out what product actually works best. This for us is that product.
So all right, walk me through it. Can I open it?
Yeah, no,
I'm all about
open
opening the case. You know, it's funny, I went to the baseball writers dinner, I was about 10 years old, I was a guest of somebody, it was amazing. And my father took me. He got very upset because I kept walking up to people going, what's in your bag?
Yeah, you're very curious.
Yeah, I was curious. I'd see like half a baseball bat in somebody's bag and be like, what is that?
So let me run through this, right?
Yep.
So it is an SKB case. It's a 3i 2011 7B is the actual case. It is flight ready, so you can carry on with it. You can. It's very portable. It's got a handle over there, and it's got the wheels in the back, so you can of course tote it through the airport. What's nice about this system is we
use similar cases all the time.
Right. This is our DigiPlate Pro. So the DigiPlate Pro is an aluminum cheese plate, right? It's 161 tapped holes. And what I can do with this is I can add clamps to it. I can put my hard drive on here. I can do a battery system over here, card readers, whatever it may be that I need to, of course, keep into one system. I can, of course, mount it to this using the DigiSystem brackets. This is our DigiBase, which connects to C-stands, light stands, things like that. Anything with a 5/8 spud. And of course, we have different brackets as well. This is just what's on here. Now,
and you can also do a 3/8. What is it? Not a quarter 20, but you also
3/8 16 is what this is. Yeah, it's 161 3/8 16 holes. And then what I have on here is my MacBook Pro Retina.
Wow, very
nice. So this is a 15-inch. This is pretty much standard in the business.
Yeah.
And we have specific clamps that you see here holding it. Of course, it's not going to go anywhere.
Wow.
The nice feature about this is I can close this, put this right back into my case.
Well, you've got a handle. You can just walk around with it.
Yeah, I can hold it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I can put this right back into my case. And if I'm wrapping out, I can close this, go to the next location. And the nice feature about it is that everything, normally you would have two different cases. You would have your computer system and you would have your DIT kit or whatever, right? So now what you can do is you can keep everything in one case.
So did you do these cutouts or?
No, so this is made by a company called TrekPack.
Okay.
So again, partnering up with people to kind of make the best system.
Right, these are very nice.
Yeah, they work great.
And so you could even keep camera gear in here, and what's great is you can even mount this case on stuff, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You can put this on a tripod, C-stand.
So you could literally use this as your desk, basically, use that and then pop open the lid and be working on it.
Yeah, so exactly. The idea is that, right, you want to have everything into one system.
I love it.
So
because I'm all about efficiency and traveling light and being able to move around well, and I love how it all fits, even with these little, let me show this off.
Yeah.
Pull that up again. You have these little things right here, they fit into the grooves. I mean.
Yeah, so everything's cut in the TrekPack, and then we mount these to the case. We have these bumpers here, which what happens is when I put this on, the bumpers are going to press down on the DigiPlate Pro. So when I close this, everything's going to sit where it's supposed to sit.
This is unbelievable. You've done such a phenomenal job. And then you have a sunshade.
Yeah, we have two different types of shades. We have the Digi Shade Light, which is for the for the MacBook Pro Retina.
Sure.
And the MacBook Pro Retinas are all magnetic up here, so that when you close it, so when you close it, it latches. So we've taken that and we've just used or created a magnetic shade.
And this can work with other laptops as well. It could be with some PCs and all Apples.
Yes, we don't make specific PC clamps, right? Because the PC clamps, there's so many different PCs out there.
Sure.
So we just do a kind of adjustable clamps that people can use.
That's a very nice
sunshade. So
sunshade.
The magnetic sunshade, and then we have the DigiShade Pro.
And that the NFL referees can go look at the replay with that.
Yeah, totally, yeah. The DigiShade Pro I actually have in here.
Okay.
So this is a full tent system, and it connects to the slotted holes on the DigiPlate Pro.
So you can stick your whole head in and really get.
And you can move everything just by grabbing the plate.
It's great for color correction. It's also great for photography, especially Lightroom and all those other programs. I've seen it on set. It's so important.
Yeah, anybody that is really trying to be the one-man band type setup, this is perfect. I had this all today when I was shooting.
How did you get into doing this?
Well, I was a digital tech for several years. I had another company that I had for about 8 years. And then from that is kind of where Inovativ was created. And then along those lines of, having, workflows consistently have gotten smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I mean, look at what we're doing here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got one guy behind the scenes doing everything, graphics, the whole deal, and we've got a great support team, but I mean, you got one guy operating pretty much this entire set. He even moves cameras when he has to. He's doing audio and graphics. I mean, this is a very mobile, nimble setup. That's why I think I like that so much, is we always look at that. We've got our Easy Up. It sets the structure. It allows us to hang our lights and our cameras. It gives us a nice shelter usually.
And I think more and more people are doing this.
Yeah.
Are trying to be as portable as possible.
Absolutely. And then we've got a wonderful crew. So you're looking at that shop, by the way. You were looking at Peter Schmidt. And then, of course, we've got Derek Willis. We've got Dave Kleinstein, who does amazing. He really worked to set this up and to make sure all the graphics look great and everything like that. And, of course, in addition to that, we have a ton of other wonderful people. Andrea Fasano, my co-host, and Adam Holtz as well.
She is.
And Joe Christensen from Blaze Streaming Media is going to stop by, and we have a lot of support. And I got to thank the crew; they do a wonderful job. But they're all in awe of this. I mean, just
it's a good system for really anybody that needs to be portable.
Yeah.
So
it really
you can put your camera gear in there, and you can have your computers, and then everything underneath on the back. Here's our case mount. So this mount is also designed by us, and this just connects directly into the SKB case, and this is what allows you to connect it to a tripod or a C-stand.
And you just ship this all to me. Like, I just say, hey, I want this, and it comes like this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Great job. I'm so proud of you. I love how the company's growing, and everybody knows you. It's so funny, when I was talking to that guy on the set, the DIT, I was talking to one, he's like, Patrick custom made this cart for me. And then he was just blown away, and he's like, yeah, he did some special things, and I was just blown away that you guys can do that.
Well, our biggest thing is customer support.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'll take the money all day long from customers, but it's really what's going to keep coming them back.
And then I thought he knew you like I know you, and he's like, oh, I've never even talked to the guy. Like I just emailed and whatever, and so that is true. And he didn't know you were the founder even. He just was like.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
I try to keep that on the
Oops.
Of
Did
the
we just
down
spill the
low.
beans?
No, I don't think anybody really cares.
But it is funny that like when he ordered it, he was conversing with you. I need this customization, all this stuff. You took care of it, and he never knew you were the guy, the founder. And then on top of that, like he didn't like. I thought he was like, oh, they're designing a new cart together. No, you were doing that for one guy. Like the guy over there could call you up walking by and say, hey, I'd like the cart a certain way.
Yeah, that's our goal.
Yeah.
Treat everybody that way.
You do such an amazing job. You really do.
Thanks.
I want to show everybody, by the way, a wide shot real quick of we're perched. We're hanging out over the convention center here. We're high up atop Central Hall. I mean, is this not a great
you
location?
Could definitely throw some pennies at people from up
We
here.
could.
Yeah.
You know the old joke about the Empire State Building?
Yeah,
Would it really hurt somebody if you hit them? I don't know. But look, we're high atop Central Hall, and I love it. And then, of course, you see Engadget down there. This is the hall of Central Hall, the lobby, and then over to the left is the convention center where you walk in. We wanted this. They were like, we took this last year and we loved it and we wanted to be back here. It's just such a great location for us, I think. And so, obviously, Derek getting some great aerial shots there for us with the live view pack. Love it. Thank you, Derek. So, yeah, I mean, I love how you help us, too.
Yeah,
we work really
you're
well
using
together.
the DigiPlay right
Yeah,
there.
I mean, this thing is unbelievable. So the Terrifics know this. I need a PC, and I was trying to switch to PC. And the people at the Microsoft store are so nice. They're such wonderful people, but I've been through like 6 machines. And then I switched back to the Surface Pro 4. It just wasn't cutting it. It died today. I immediately ran to the Mac store. I called my buddy Greg at the store in Nanuet, who was a business team leader, and the people, Jennifer, and they just are wonderful people in Nanuet, New York, and I said, hey, I'm in Vegas, I need a new machine. I just want to walk in and pick it up. Taken care of. I walked in.
Did a drone bring it over? Or did you have to?
I wish we were in and out and back here within an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, look, the people at the Microsoft store in the Garden State Plaza are phenomenal. The product just didn't work for me. My PC experiment is over. I loaded Windows on this today. Dave did it, Dave Kleinstein. He loaded Windows on it, and I'm going to run Parallels with it. Hopefully that'll work. If not, we'll use Boot Camp for Windows. But I'm going to try and run them both simultaneously, and hopefully that'll work nicely for me. I need Windows for some things, and I thought, okay, I'll switch to PC, and all the Terrifics really want me to do that. I'm a Mac guy, ultimately.
Of course, yeah.
So, and the people at the Microsoft store, they're just so nice. Even here, we went in to buy Windows there, and they were so nice. So if you're going to go get a PC, go to a Microsoft store. They treat you really, really well. And if you're going to get a Mac, call up Greg at the Nanuet store and talk to him. He's part of the business team, if you have a business, or talk to Jennifer.
I do.
They'll take good care of you. But yeah, so I've got the same computer. I've got the Retina,
Yeah,
and we've got this
yeah.
set up. This will be how I talk to the viewers, look at the schedule, all that stuff, monitor the feed here during the week, and I can see we're live now. There you go.
That's great.
And this is the same thing you have in the box.
That's the same system, yeah.
Same exact system. I've got a little pad that comes out for, right now it's holding my hard drive, but I'm going to put a mouse on there later.
Yeah, we'll connect your hard drive underneath.
Later,
we'll mount it, yeah.
And we're going to put the mounts on here.
Yep,
We just kind of threw this on to get you on set, because this is actually, CES starts tomorrow. That's why the hall's empty. So we actually taped this one interview, because you got to get back, because you're so busy. And we had to check out our set and make sure everything was working, so it worked out well. And then we've just got a regular tripod here with a 3/8.
No, actually, that's our Arca Swiss plate.
Oh, with your Arca Swiss plate.
Yeah, so we make an Arca Swiss plate, and then the Arca Swiss connects to the ball head there.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it gives you a little bit more adjustment rather than just putting right onto a C-stand.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I had to give you that whole lengthy explanation because the Terrifics would have been like, why are you using a Mac again and you didn't tell us?
Yeah,
this is the first time they're hearing
People
it.
ask questions all the time.
Yeah, no, they love it. They're big into tech. So this is how I switch back. But this is phenomenal. I'm so excited about this, and it's very stable.
Looks
Thank
good,
you.
right?
It looks great. Look how great it looks. At the end of the night, I can pop it off and just walk out with it.
Yeah, you
and I don't even have to bring a bag.
Yeah.
Because now they're checking bags.
I know. The dog was all over me.
You need just a little sleeve so that it's good for the rain.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually need to take the rest. But I'll just use one of these. I'll roll it out. And you know what the crazy thing is for the press? They're checking backpacks every single day, but if I roll in with that, I'm good.
I don't know. The dog was all over me.
He was?
Yeah, yeah.
That's because you were wearing my pass.
Probably,
I'm on a special list. We snuck you in. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that. CES has been amazing to us, and we love the CTA. They've been wonderful. All right, you guys are the Terrifics. You're wonderful. Before I let you go,
sure.
First of all, tell me what you think of CES. You got to walk a little bit around the hall, and
Very
it is,
little.
but you got to walk a little bit, and it is pretty spectacular.
It's always spectacular. It's crazy busy.
Yeah. Is there something you like the most here?
You know, for me, it's just walking around to see what's out there. It's not really one particular thing that I'm interested in. It's just, you know, if anything out there is interesting, and I mean, I know drones are crazy. The 360 stuff, all that, you know, or the what do you call it?
The VR.
Yeah,
the
the
360.
VR. Yeah,
We're getting big
yeah.
into 360
Yeah.
VR. We're going to have a 360 VR camera here streaming simultaneously with us. You'll get the
Yeah.
audio piped in, and you'll be able to watch this with a headset if you want. So you can actually watch Peter work, and the next guests arrive instead of looking at you and I talking.
Yeah, it's tough to kind of get it all in one day.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, for me, that's
Yeah.
I'm only here for another day.
No, it's tough to get it in 4 days.
Yeah, exactly.
And so this is just phenomenal. And the carts are phenomenal. But
Thanks.
you started as a digital tech, and you said, I could do something better. But to go out and do it, that's what is so always impressive to me. And you're doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you very much.
How long,
I appreciate
like,
it.
how long was the decision between actually, like, thinking about it and actually, I'm going to make this a business?
It was pretty quick, actually. Within, I don't know. I mean, it kind of clicked in my head, but then the question was whether or not I was actually going to do it.
Right.
You know, and that was.
What I always say about your
Yeah.
stuff, it's, you know, people always want something that's cheap. It's not cheap, but cheap is not good
Yeah.
quality. This,
Not necessarily,
This
yeah.
is good value.
Yeah.
Good value. Innovative carts.
And it's all made here. Everything
love
is made
that.
in the U.S.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Thank
Of
you for
course.
everything
Thanks
you do
for
for
having
us.
me, yeah.
We love you. We run your commercial. You are one of our advertisers. The Terrifics will see your commercial. So support my good friend Pat here and Inovativ Carts. And that's with one N, by the way, just in case, and no E, just in case you're wondering at home. You're keeping score at home? There you go. One N, cross out the second N, take the E off. There you go. Inovativ Carts. He's Pat, I'm Michael, you're the Terrifics. We'll be back with a whole lot more. Your live continuing CES 2016 coverage right after this from Central Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Take it away, Peter.